Well, my favorite description of open space is for people who have to attend long meetings and conferences, and they come away and they say, wait a minute here, I know it was a well-managed, well-planned conference, but I learned the most in my coffee breaks. Because in my coffee breaks, I talked to the people I wanted to talk to about the subjects that I cared about. So an open space to me is being in that coffee break all the time, talking to the people you want to talk to about the things that you really care about. Open space is the ultimate in self-organization. People come together and organize themselves in a way that, for those of people who are methodical meeting planners with this much time and this much topic, they find it very difficult to deal with to start. But once they see what happens, they're really quite amazed, because every topic gets put up within 45 minutes usually, and we have an agenda for 2 days. And it's very surprising for people. Certainly it was for me when I was first introduced to it. I was asked to co-chair, be honorary co-chair of an international conference, and for months before I kept saying to the organizers, where's the agenda? Where's the agenda? Where's the agenda? And I was fortunately too busy to hound them too much, because when I arrived at Geneva Park in Aurelia and saw how an open space worked, I was truly amazed, and went on from there and took training in how to do it myself from the developer of open space, who's Harrison Owen, and many other people. It's just an amazing process. One of the wonderful things that I love about open space is the law of 2 feet. And a lot of people I know, once they go to an open space, they try to live their lives like that. It's about, the law of 2 feet says, or the law of mobility, to be more politically correct, the law of mobility says, if you're not learning and you're not contributing, leave the room. And trust me, when we did this with churches and ministers were being told, if the people aren't learning and aren't contributing, they're not supposed to stay in the breakout sessions. And I had ministers say to me, I'm glad they don't do that in church. But it's about organizing yourself. And don't come to the organizers and say, this was not any good, this session was not any good. Well, in the law of mobility, you get up and you leave and you move on to a different session in which you can contribute or you can learn.
When an open space is all over, what, in your experience, is the general feeling in the room?
People are tired because it's such a high energy event. But people are really excited about the potential of moving forward. And this is one of the amazing things about open space to me, is how much can be done in a very short time frame with a whole lot of buy-in. You can sometimes impose things on people, but you don't get their buy-in, so nothing happens. In open space, you get buy-in from people because the topics are theirs. They're not imposed on the participants. The participants decide what are the important topics to talk about. What are the important things we need to talk about in order to make Fredericton a better place.
So does the community come up with, at the end of an open space, do they have a list of priorities, or do they have something they move forward with after open space is done?
You can have a number of things. You can have things that you can, I call quick wins. You can have things you can do right away. You can go out the next day and you can do those, and Fredericton will be better for it. Then you're going to have things that you need to work on. So the people that go to the session may decide, well, we're going to form a working group and we're going to work on this. We've got our list of things we want to do, and we're going to go out and do it. Or you may come up with, it's the third category that people come up with, they say, wait a minute, we need an open space right on this topic because we didn't have enough time, we need to bring other people in, we need to work on this further. So all of those things can happen in open space. Quick fixes, quick solutions, quick things that you can do when you leave, things that you're going to work on with a list and a priority list, and things that you're going to push out to the future. So I guess you'd call it very short-term and much longer-term events happen in open space.